Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing. I still think this car reminds me a little bit of Zodic, mostly because of its engine on the back. Or whatever, it's not necessarily its engine, but the exposed metal on the back, but I don't, it's just like a squish Zodic, but I don't really know who that would be. I don't think we've ever really had anyone specific on Zodic, if I remember right. Regardless, we now have Alex with us. And having Governor at some point would be cool too. I'm more excited for Alex. Governor still hasn't gotten screen time in a long time though. Let's tune up Governor real quick. I might though make that exotic slightly looking car Gearhead just because Gearhead isn't on anything yet. I think that's the only robot character left right now. I don't know if they ever played as Track T though. Now that I think about it. Did we? Whatever the case, we're running out of robot characters to play as. In large part because we haven't put Gear out on anything yet. Regardless, I think we're gonna play as Governor for now. Alex will be later on when things are getting a little bit more high stakes. But Alex has officially made their entrance now, at least. Governor, of course, is also nothing to be trifled with. Let's see if Governor can do something a little bit more unorthodox, though, I guess. Because we've been doing plenty. By that I mean we've done nearly 2 instances of survival, so let's go back to Collector, see what that does for us. Five tracks. Let's see. This was a little bit of an awkward experience the first time. Let's see if it's easier this time. Car speed up. Good start. Hi, Governor. Governor, I feel like, is a pretty decent solo racer. I think back to this game. I think back to Track Attack when Governor had some pretty good lap attack times on their own. I can't pick those up. Considering that how its stats were, and it was a car from the beginning of the game that was unlocked by default, I still managed to actually win some. Some later, at least mid-game, lap attacks with it, time attacks with it, which got really hard later on. Back when I was in a place like this, so it's definitely not the first time Governor has been alone in this sort of place. Okay, we'll just have to get that later, I guess. That one concerns me more than the others. This is definitely different than a time attack, of course, but something Governor can probably do a pretty good job at regardless, considering what they've done before. But yeah, has Governor done anything? Has Governor even appeared in any games aside from Track Attack, or at least since Track Attack? They haven't really had a chance to strut their stuff in a long time. It's good to see them back at it. It'd be cool to see them race alongside 16 Angels again at some point too, but I don't know if that's going to happen in this game. I'm not even using my handbrake, I'm just kind of slowly waltzing around. I'll probably speed through this part. To a more normal speed here. Then on a jump, go a little bit more to the left. I don't know what to do about that. I had to slow down because its mouth was closed. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, let's get going. We can definitely get back through there though. If we actually race seriously for a minute. Thing is, as long as there aren't any awkward jumps like this one or anything like that, you can probably get through collector levels pretty quickly. You just usually have to do more than one lap to get all the different paths. We should be able to handle this. Okay, I turned a little bit earlier there. Okay. So as long as the timing doesn't work out poorly this time, it's kind of mean that they put the... Take out that close inside like that. Game! What do I do about that? I can't accelerate quickly enough to actually catch that. To actually get up there if I stop. This is really the one thing about this game that's frustrated me. Design with regard to hazards in the air that you really just can't do anything about, it feels like. I don't think I can actually get to this either in time. That's a dumb way of wasting much of time. One last shot at this. What can I do? I guess I have to go slower. That's clearly not calibrated, that jump for... I hate that one little pickup right where you can't see it on the inside of that turn. But you apparently need to be going at just the right speed there. It's clearly not designed such that just any car can go through it. You actually need the weaker, earlier game cars. By that I mean, you need to... Jeez, that lasted a really long time. You need to have few upgrades to be able to do that without worrying about managing your speed just right. Okay. I mean, I don't really have any good reference for what speed is the right speed for this thing. I guess that was the right speed. Okay, I'll probably do an extra race this episode to make up for that, though. Because that was a little frustrating. An annoying waste of time. It's really, you can't use turbo in this game at just any given moment. You need to be moving at some minimum speed for it to work. Through the lap and gets that other fork, and then we'll have this finished off. Hopefully none of the other courses have anything dumb like that, but they certainly might. I don't know of any similar jump hazards like that one yet, though. I don't think. Care what happens on this jump. You know, it's probably not going to work out very well. I barely got through that because I let go of that. So let go of the gas towards the end. Thankfully, this one you actually could turn around and go backwards. In theory, as long as the game doesn't reset you if you go backwards too far. You could, in theory, go backwards to pick up the pickups you missed, since it's on the ground. Oftentimes these are separated by jumps, these different routes you have to take. So you can't just go backwards and do it all in one lap. Anyways. careful. It'll not take forever. We do have 30 whole collectibles to pick up this time. I don't think there's anything too wonky on this particular race. The one thing I'm worried about is accidentally having something stupid happen on the one, I guess jumps in general, but mostly the one jump. Yeah, jumps like that one, pretty much. That concerned me a little bit too. But I was mostly thinking the one with the flaming wheel. The fork here is pretty long, they don't reconvene until a good while later, the roads, so I guess I'll just take the entire lap around again to get back onto the other road. There you go. Somehow I managed to get these jumps right though. The game definitely doesn't seem to expect you to be going too fast on these jumps. I figured there was no gravity on these. Thankfully, there's nothing you need to worry about on that one. Nothing you can miss by not making that jump. Nothing you can miss by not making that jump. Come on, Governor. Yeah, Governor, I feel... And Governor doesn't really seem to do much of the other races generally. I don't seem to really interact much with the others. Governor's aloofness in particular, I would not be surprised if it gave the Golden Tetshot a bit of a reputation for being kind of aloof in their own right as a whole. Not really paying much attention to rookie races or anything like that. And in reality, it's really just that Governor doesn't speak much with others or whatever. Governor seems to like racing on their own and time challenges and trying to beat their own best time and things like that, and maybe imposing other challenges on themselves like this. This seems to be Governor's preferred category. You know, if they did do a fine job of racing. Oh. With everyone else. In such a challenge. And then with malevolent AI back in. Come on. Back in Track Attack. And there's just one more somewhere. Where might you be? You're there. Slow down a little bit too much there, Governor. Alright, so I'll do this one as an extra before we end off here, because I would end the episode here, but we wasted some time already on other stuff. I don't like that one token that I see in the air there. Monkey! Monkey! Very low polygon monkey. 3 collectibles again. Don't seem to get any turbo from anything in this mode. I've dodged hazards on various tracks. I don't think I've ever gotten any turbo for any of them. I'm not sure what that would be. And turbo can still be useful if you need it to make a jump or something. As unreliable as I've shown that to be. The turning is not what I thought it would be here. It's not very tight turning, jeez. Does the steering wheel only turn 90 degrees or something? Thank you, I was concerned about that. Of course, keep in mind, I was not going fast there. I was going a good deal slower than I would usually go. I guess I've learned the speed I need to go at for these jumps, though. It seems fairly consistent. They need to be going, I guess, what might be around the top speed of an untuned car. Something like that. Fairly slow. So I was wondering, what's back here? Underneath there. Just a wall. I wonder every single time I go through here. Alright. And now we have other routes to take. I'm gonna have to remember which ones I've not taken. It's gonna be an adventure of its own. Okay. Went to the right this time. First time, I think. So I have to go this way. Memory challenge. Slush Track Challenge definitely could have used some challenges that actually took place on the tracks themselves, I feel like this one. Some kind of time attack, or I don't know if I really want stuff like pickups to worry about, or slaloms or whatever, but something of that nature. I don't feel like elimination would be very interesting, even though Hot Wheels games tend to include it. I don't think it's usually very worth including. Oh well, in any case, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode of Let's Play Hot Wheels Alt-Out Racing. This is the last episode of this recording session too, so if anybody has any ideas for what that one squished up exotic car might be, other than Gearhead, if it is Gearhead, because it might be. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know, and I will have them incorporated, hopefully, next recording session, which might be the last one. There's not a lot left here. We'll see. One or two more left, probably. In any case, see you then, guys.